Heyo.
Hey,
If for some strange reason you guys can hear me,
are we live?
we'll be right with you. I heard people just staring at Josh's beautiful face.
You're welcome.
We are officially live, and we are early.
Officiality.
Officially. How we doing, man? How's
Pretty good.
So we're gonna let some people jump in, and then beyond that, we're gonna hit our VIP after hours. So I need to know, first of all, if our audio's working. Officially. Sure is.
Sounds like it is.
So I need to know while we're killing time, what in the hell is going on with Antarctica?
Dude, ice wall, giants behind it, Nephilim.
That's what's going on.
I don't know. Could be.
Why can't we fly over it?
Conspiracy, man. I don't know. It is pretty wild.
What's-
like
what-
that's
what's
like
your-
the
I-
first
what-
thing the entire world is agreed on from like the highest level. Just nope, none of you guys can know what's going on here. Nobody's allowed to look at it.
We asked we had one of our members as a pilot. We asked him, and he was like started sweating. I'm like, hey man, like what?
What's going on here?
Why? I mean, there's something drastically off. Have you seen the picture where it's like wall of ice, and then like and all of our continents are inside of it,
Yeah,
and then that's like
like
on
the old map
Yep.
looking thing.
There's something is happening. Something is
weird.
going on.
Weird stuff.
What do you think, old man?
Yeah, it's above my pay grade.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. We got a couple minutes. Who's watching live?
What we got? What we got? Oh,
A couple people watching live, which is great. Glad to have you. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, don't hesitate. Yeah, I think something, either something happened, or something's being hidden, or it's just like really dangerous. I don't know. Like maybe there's like some kind of centrifugal force field that
There
people
could be.
can't fly, and it's just too cold for you normal folk.
it's crazy, man.
North
You
of
hear
the wall.
like leaders or just like influencers talking about it. They're like, "No, we'll talk about it off air." What you hiding, dude?
What you got hiding over there, buddy?
If it's nothing, just say there's nothing. It's an ice brick continent
There's
with
something.
nothingness.
There's something.
Could be something.
Google Earth.
Yeah.
I'm not against it. Well, guys, I think we're gonna get rolling. We got about 4 people. Who's watching, guys? Don't you be afraid. We're gonna get rolling. This is VIP after hours, kind of after hours. We're about 1 o'clock.
A little bit.
If you guys are new to this, we do this every single week. We normally have more people sitting with us,
Normally.
but this week the kind of the pleasure of being able to trade is you get to take a week off. So Nate is off for the week. We're filling in for him. I never get no vacations.
Picking up the slack, dude.
You don't get a vacations.
Don't even know what vacation is.
Yeah. So guys, we talk futures trading. We're both a part of Black Gold. We're owners. We're coaches in Black Gold. And what that is, in case you have no idea, is it's a community of people that are pursuing financial freedom. Trading is one of the vehicles that we use. Automations are vehicles we use. We like gold and silver and like all of that. So let's kick it off with we got some people in here.
Hey,
Hey, Kirby's in here.
My
Matt's
boy.
in here.
Can they hear you?
They can hear us. Yep. Let's kick it off with how was the week trading? How was the trading week for you?
I think it was overall weird week. A lot of crazy stuff happened this week, as I'm sure all of you guys know. I started off really strong, 2 great winning days and break-even day on Wednesday, and I've had 2 losing days in a row, man. It's been a while since I've had.
Get out.
I know it's been a while since I've had them. I'm feeling like I'm channeling my inner Nate.
Hoofda.
I've got a little bit of emotions flaring up.
You're
in me.
handling it much better than Nate did, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Nate was very very fun to be around. It was great.
Get out of my office.
So you're negative.
On the last 2 days, yeah. I'm up
But for the week?
1K for the week, but
Well,
the
that's not
last
bad.
2 days I took a hit.
So you're less than 1K.
Do what?
You're up 1K or you're down?
Up 1K. I'm at up 1K.
That's
yeah.
still a win, man. In my book.
Yeah.
On my manual trading, up about 2K. A big part of that was today. I normally tell you guys like, hey, I get in with the automation and then I manually manage those. This week was a little bit different. We were doing Blitz. Blitz took a net loss for the week.
Mm-hmm.
My personal trading was a net of 2K win. So it was a little bit. It was a weird week. We had a lot going on politically. Stuff going on with historically,
news.
9/11. We had Nasdaq hit an all-time high today. Like, there's been a
Mm-hmm.
lot of weird stuff that I think has had an interesting impact. Gold was soaring. It just. Do you think this will continue just the rest of the year, or do you think we're going to find normalcy? 'Cause I don't think we've found normalcy yet this year.
I think it's going to be odd the rest of the year, but I think there's still going to be a lot of plain to see opportunity for us. It's
Yeah.
just a matter of patience right now.
Yeah.
Patience and discipline.
Hate both of those.
Yeah.
Literally hate both of those. I've noticed a lot more, and I don't know if it's just because I've been learning and maybe studying more than normal, but I'm noticing so much more manipulation in like these types of markets.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily with gold. Gold's pretty plain Jane, but like I've been trading Nasdaq a lot more, where I used to trade gold. With Nasdaq, I'm seeing manipulation like constantly, like just whether it's news or the media or just the major players. I've been asking myself like, where would they be taking out liquidity? Where would people's stop losses be being taken out? I've been noticing that a lot more with like just stuff going on this week.
Yeah, NAS especially, man. There's so much movement on it. I mean, newer traders, it's a little harder to identify, but get a month, 2 months, 6 months in, you're going to start noticing areas that liquidations are going to start happening, or liquidity sweeps, just trying to take out everybody's orders and push it in the direction they want.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
We just need like black gold to get big enough where we can just like do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, we're gonna take out everywhere. We're gonna take out BlackRock's stop loss, and we're gonna go in this direction. That'd be blast.
Hey, we've talked about it, man, in the live trading calls. Just, all right, everybody, we're going long max contracts here. We're seeing what we can do.
And it does moves a tick.
Yeah, we got a tick.
What the heck? What do you think? What do you think the losses were this week for you? Like, just market or overconfidence, underconfidence? Like, why? I mean, you won the week, but why did you lose the two?
Market came into play a little bit, as well as overconfidence. It's like you start the week off strong, and it's easy to think you can just do no wrong. You're going to win after win after win. Drawdown isn't a part of this game. You got it figured out. Man, I think I tried to force a little bit too much the last 2 days. Not necessarily going outside of my normal entries, but changing up the way that I'm approaching the trade. Maybe just taking a bigger position size at the time and not scalping it when I should, or locking in my profits, letting it ride a little bit too long, something of that nature.
I would say and this is not always, but this week was probably the opposite for me, where I was really waiting for manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm learning a little bit more about like some of that stuff, like the consolidation, and then like manipulate to take out stop losses, and then continue whatever direction the institution wants to go. So because of that, I've been like waiting and not taking the move, but the move after the move. So if you guys think of like the move is normally the manipulated part of it. Let's say that Nasdaq shoots up. This normally happens around like 9:30 or 10. The market shoots up and it goes a little bit opposite of what you think the market's going to be doing. So like, let's say the market's is going up. You look at your 1 hour, 4 hour, market's moving up. And then 9:30, 10, you see it shoot down. Well, that's manipulation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is purposely trying to hit people's stop losses. And then you see it just continue on like it's normal. So I've been waiting a little bit more than I have been in the past. I've been waiting for the move after the move.
Mm-hmm.
The move is manipulated. It's the move after the move that you want to try to catch.
Yep.
So, I mean, outside of that, I mean, pretty normal, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've been dialing in, looking for the move after the move as well. It's just a weird week for me, man.
Brian
Like,
Shannon talks about that. He's got a really cool book about the VWAP and like the session VWAP and the monthly and like blah 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 blah. But he's always talking about like that. You never want to try to catch the move. The move is unpredictable. The move you cannot count on. You can't bank on it. You can't even predict it. So, but the move after the move you can kind of count on. Especially so. Let's take VWAP as an example. The move shoots up to the deviation.
Mhm.
That's the move. You want the move after, which would come back down, as an example, or shoot straight down, catch the move back up. So that's all been really interesting for me.
Mm-hmm.
What did you learn this week? Then I'm just
Oh
a
man,
handsome,
I still
handsome
got a
devil.
long way to go.
We got a couple hours, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm continually growing in my skill set. The second I think I have it dialed in, I get a reality check of there's still more to learn, more to do, more to build off of. Not necessarily beyond what I have in place, just kind of doubling down on the mental aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
Not letting myself get overconfident, staying patient, everything like that. It just, I think it's a time game. I don't think that happens overnight for anybody.
Yeah. I've been thinking about the market and like just my own personal trading in a different light that maybe you've thought of, maybe not, but it has been in the past where it's like, well, if I blow this prop, I'll just get another one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's $100 between friends? Like,
Mhm.
yeah, let's go buy another one, or whatever. I've been looking at the market different. Where, what if these were the last prop accounts I could have? Well, make damn sure I'm not going to blow them, right? So I've been looking at it a little bit more like that, just to get more disciplined, because I would do some stuff that was risky, and I'm like, oh, if I blow it again, I can just buy another one, and I've stopped doing that, and my trading's gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
So now, where like in the past it's like, well, if I hit like $1,000 and draw down like whatever, and now it's like $250 because this is the last prop I'll ever have. Like I'm just like thinking that way.
Mm-hmm.
Try that out, bro.
I gotta. I think that's something I've naturally just started getting to. I mean, previously I'm fast to fail on props. If I get one payout on them, I've done what I needed to do. I can afford the next one. It's part of the budget now, and it's no big deal if I lose it and go to the next one. But if I just dialed in the patience a little bit, dialed in the discipline, I could have probably just sat that move out and never even had to deal with this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you're by going fast is slow.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to go faster. You want to go faster, go slower. Because every time you have to reset, you have a mental reset.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I blew it. Now I've got to start over again, and you have to like almost like recycle all of the mindset, like all of the patience, like just do it all over again. Whereas if you would have just like had more
trade out, two
had more
trades
discipline,
out.
yeah. Well, we were asking some people the other day. We're like, when you sit down to trade, have you ever not taken a trade? Like everyone was like, no, I've never done that. Well, that's what professional traders do all the time. They look at the market and they say, this isn't for me. They don't trade. Retail traders, we sit down, we're like, all right, I'm supposed to be trading. It's because we're used to like having a job. I'm at my job, I'm supposed to be working. Well, trading is my work, so I have to be trading. But the market's not giving us the right conditions. It's interesting. Yeah. Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah. What are you excited about, man? What we got coming up? What are you excited about for next week?
A lot of similar stuff to what we've been talking about. We're about halfway through our first intensive that we're running here, or first restructured intensive that we're running here, and I think everyone that we're working in there, they're leaps and bounds ahead of people just trying to figure it out themselves. So just doubling down with those guys, pour into them as much as I possibly can, see some real progress and real profitability in the next couple of weeks from those folks. Beyond that, dude, blitz automation is something I'm very, very excited for. Like you said, a couple kinks we had to work out first week, but nothing major.
It was kind of kinky.
I wouldn't quite say that.
You wouldn't say that? All right, well, I also wouldn't. I also would not say that.
Yeah. No, I mean, to be expected, there were some losing days. Again, nothing major, but stuff that was pretty quick for us to learn from and make very fast adjustments to make sure we can optimize every position that we're taking for ourselves, for the people that are in it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd say I've been slowly freeing up more time to be able to manually trade. So in case you guys don't know, like, that was what I did for a very long time, was just me, myself, and I. This is back before we had the offices. It was me in my wine cellar, which is now the cigar room, like just by myself, quiet, trading 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the morning. And I'm getting back to that a little bit more, where I'm freeing up a little bit more time to be able to do that. And I remember why, you know. Funny, like, if you actually focus on it, like, you're actually, you could be a really good trader. So I'm looking forward to the upcoming weeks doing that, both blitz and manual. I think it's gonna be really cool. Real cool.
Big stuff.
We got people coming to the office next week. That's
yeah?
exciting. So we've got, in case you guys don't know, we do an office day typically once a month, but people get to come fly in, or if they're local, just drive into the office, and they get to spend an entire day with us. We trade pre-market, we trade the Open of New York. We do lunch together, dinner together. We go to the cigar lounge if people are open to it. But that's happening this upcoming week, on a week from today.
Yep. Next Friday.
Next Friday. So I'm excited to end the week next week with that. I think a couple of people that are actually watching live are coming to that. So excited for you guys that are coming. It'll be good. It'll be fun.
Good times. To this point, every person that has come has left well in profit that day, or more than made up for it the following
Except for
week.
that one guy.
That one guy.
Why? So we've got a little bit of time here. So if you guys have questions, Kyle's up. What's up, man? What's up, potty people? Alex, what's up, man? Back from lunch break, just in time to see you are looking like an absolute mob boss, brother. Hopefully you're talking about me, not Josh.
I don't
It's my
think
mob
I'm
boss.
Mob boss X-esque.
That's right.
Right now.
How come more people aren't successful trading? Let's jam on that for a minute, since we got time. And then you guys that are watching live, this is a really good time to answer questions. There's less of us. There's less for us to go through, so this might be a shorter episode.
Yeah.
So ask questions, and we'll get those answered.
The biggest thing that comes to mind for me is just going to be the psychological aspect of trading. I think people really underplay what earning or losing that amount of money in a short period of time can do to you mentally. It's so easy to let greed take over. It's so easy to let fear take over.
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of people are prepared for it. Beyond that, I mean, what I'm seeing in our own community is people that are willing to come and be a part of the community and ask questions and show that they're willing to do what's necessary, but it's not always applied. They willing to take some advice, but not necessarily implement it, or implement it consistently over a period of time, where again they can start to see the results from those small changes.
I 100% think it's obviously psychological. I mean, I've shared this 100 times. Like, when I was working at the rental car company, I started at $900 every 2 weeks, so it was $450 a week. And to me, it's weird not to have a $500 day. So you look at, man, like, I'm buying a week's worth of time in. I only trade a couple hours, so a couple hours is giving me what it used to take a week. And I look at, like, what went into that, so I was like 40 minutes away from the office on the highway in the winter, and Julia, my wife, had you know Julia? You know Julia? Julia.
Old Jules.
She had, like, I don't remember what kind of car it was. It was like this weird, had like a scoop on the front of it, like one of those plastic, like,
A scoop?
like those body kits.
Yeah.
It had like a snowplow looking, you know, but she just driving that car, like, all the way to work for $450 a week. It's just, when I started trading, I mean, like, I did some stuff before trading, obviously, but, like, when I started trading, I was like, this has got to be illegal, you know. And we were doing Forex at that point, And I was like, all right, so yeah, this is like overseas. You gotta have an overseas broker. Like this is kind of shady.
A little sketchy.
And then like when we got into futures, I'm like, wait a minute, like this is like legitimate, regulated, like a way to make money. And if you can learn a skill set, you can make tons of money. I have watched people on YouTube take a $450,000 trade in a single trade. You know, one of the guys was Mr. Banks. I'll say Mr. Banks.
Mr.
You guys probably, maybe you guys follow him, but it's so wild, and that dopamine that people get, like that euphoria of winning a trade, is so intense. So then the opposite too, you lose that money, and you're like, dude, I just lost rent money, like an equivalent of rent money. I just lost $1,000 like to pay rent. Oh my gosh. And I think they do it on demo, which they should, and they're like, dude, I would have had to go work 1,000,000 hours of overtime to be able to make up for this, and like, what the heck would my wife or my girlfriend say if like I lost our mortgage money or our rent money or our car payment or whatever it might be? And I think for a lot of people, there's like this like weird shame, like, man, I just like wasn't good enough. I would have failed, and they have this weird shame, and they don't talk to anybody about it. Come to find out, like everyone's like, yeah, we've all done that. Like literally every single person has done that. So there's like a camaraderie and like a likelihood of, dude, this is how we've overcome it.
Team sport, man.
Team sport. I mean, for a lot of people, they don't think it is, because they're by themselves. Unless they're here, they're by themselves. You know, there's no accountability unless they're here. Next week on Friday, there's no accountability. Nobody's looking over their shoulder. No one's saying, get out of that trade. It's just like your emotions are like, it's full bore. Like the dam is open, full flood force of like emotions, like up and down and up and down. Should I do this? Should I not do that? And I think they fry themselves emotionally.
Yeah.
Which sucks. I don't get
No
how they
doubt.
do that.
We got any questions in there, man?
Not so. You guys are being super, super quiet.
What we got in here today?
We got Mr. Alex Bell. We got Kyle Archuleta. We got Kirby.
Kyle,
we got
my boy.
Paul. There's a bunch of other people that are being quiet. Guys, like, this is your show. Like, whatever you want to ask, whatever you want to talk about. I think like the other reason why most people like fail is like they just like don't have proper expectations. Like, I want everyone that I mentor, it's like, this is going to be like Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, however many Rocky movies. The first 90% of the movie, that's going to be your trading. Every single Rocky movie gets the shit
up at the
beat out of him. He looks like a freaking balloon. He looks like stung by a bee. He's just puffy. And then he miraculously wins every single one of them. Except for maybe, I think there's one movie that he didn't win, but he won the second movie, okay? Part 2. But like people follow people, and they are looking at their step 10 when they're on step 0.
Oh yeah.
And they're saying, man, your step 10 looks really, really good. And no one tells them, like, dude, you're on step 0. You'll probably quit by step 3. At step 7, you're going to want to quit again. And then 8, 9, and 10 is like groovy. It's hard. You don't get to make life-changing money easily. Like, you don't deserve to make life-changing money easily. And I think people have this thing where, oh, like, I watched a course, I went through a video thing, I joined a mentorship, I deserve to win and make life-changing money easily. You don't. Like, frankly, you haven't put in the time yet, you know? So, like, when I talk to people, like, outside of our community, I'm like, you can get the crap kicked out of you. Like, are you open to that? Well, what do you mean? Dude, you're gonna get beat up for a long time. And then maybe you'll make great money, and you can quit your job, or you can retire a spouse, or, like, be with your kids more, whatever you want to do. Buy a hot rod, buy a Ducati.
Ducati.
Josh, you want to buy a Ducati?
I want a Ducati.
You got to work for it, son.
Ducati.
There you go. There, red?
Vision board, baby.
Oh, my gosh. Some questions coming in, guys. Picking your brain, what habits do you have outside of trading that you think helps trading? That's a great question. Then he says, I guess that is a question. That is a question. I mean, I'm a really obsessive person with business and trading and outside of business and trading. Like I'm a very addictive personality, like inside and outside. If I want to do something, if I want something, I will figure out how to get it. That's good and bad. Like I wanted a Bentley at one time, so I figured out how to like make that happen. We wanted something a couple weeks ago for the business. We went and like figured out how to make that. I'm very obsessive, and I think that that's a good and a bad. That has greatly helped me. Just some of the business stuff that I've learned outside of trading is like really carried over. Some of the books, like some of the mindset stuff, like the Rich Dad Poor Dad type stuff. Maybe I was raised okay. I don't know.
No shot.
Maybe.
That can't be it.
Shout out to Joel over here. But yeah, I mean, like I think everything I've really set out to do, I've obsessed over it and wanted to win.
Yeah.
You know, and I didn't win everything, but give it a damn good shot.
Good old college try.
Good old college try. What about
No,
you?
we actually have talked about that a lot the last 2 weeks in the calls that I've had, and it may not be to a massive level, but just take a step back and see if your actions are in alignment with what you say you want to achieve. You want to make $1,000 a day, $10,000 a day, $100,000 a day. Are you making the decisions that $100,000 a day person would?
Whew.
Are you as patient as a $100,000 a day person is?
Nope.
And it doesn't have to be just trading. This is something I'm working on in other aspects of my life. So if I set my alarm in the morning, give myself my word that I'm going to wake up at this time, don't hit the snooze.
Confidence.
Get up whenever I tell myself I'm going to get up. I want to lose weight, stick to my diet, go to the gym. Small stuff, woo-woo for a lot of people, but...
Is Scotch carnivore? Yes.
Yeah.
It's made from animals?
Dude, shut up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's one other one that I think we don't talk about enough that has completely changed my life, and it's the ability to be creative. So this actually goes into the next question that Matthew asked, which I'll get to in a second. But since I was really, really little, I was a very creative kid, and it's kind of cool that like one of my kids is also very creative. Cullen's a very good imagination, very creative. Like, I don't mean like fugazi, like you know, like he like finger paints and like he's like I don't mean like that, but he like the dude can create in his head for hours, and I was very similar to that when I was little. But if you can learn how to be creative, you can have anything you want. You know, I mentioned the Bentley. You know, like just there's 100 examples I could give you guys of like I want something, and then how do I create what I want? So it goes into this next question of like, what do you think is a good amount of cash to generate before automating? I think that's a mathematical like equation, and then I would get creative and figure out how to do that, and that's how I've done everything, right? So how can I generate? Let's say Matthew, let's say you want to put a $5,000 or 15 grand. How do you go out and create that over the next 30 days? Like, what can you do? What can you create? What can you build? What problem can you solve to generate that money? And then, like, and if you can do that, I always tell people, like, hey man, if you can go create $100, like, if I was like, Josh, I'm gonna kill your mother. What's her name?
Cheryl?
I'm gonna kill Cheryl.
Cheryl?
Cheryl's a great. She's an angel. Josh, I'm gonna kill Cheryl. You have to generate $100 this weekend. You would be all over that. You'd be like,
Cake.
Shoot, okay. Josh, I want to kill Cheryl. $1,000. You'd go out and create it. So I always tell people, like, if you can go out and generate creatively $100, then do $250, then do $500, then do $1,000, and like it'll just become easier and easier and easier. You can fund and do whatever you want to do. So I think a couple grand is okay to start, but I would challenge you, whatever you think your number is, like, double it, and even if you fall short, you're still winning. I love that question, man. That's a great one.
Real good one.
Anybody reading any good books on trading? There's a bunch of people that are like, do not kill Cheryl.
Nate's just his ears are burning. Just, trading in the zone. Just somehow knows we're
Trading on his
asking
own.
about books right
So-
now.
Funny enough, the best books of on trading have nothing to do with trading. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Because a book about trading is gonna teach you tactic, and tactic's not your problem. So I don't think there's any. I don't have any like ground-shattering like books about trading. Like mindset and some other stuff. Like we could go there, but not on trading.
I think a lot of people try and supplement what they're already doing a little before they should. A lot of times, I mean, we're looking at in other books, we're looking at in other trainings, and we haven't even dialed in what you have available to you right now. Until you know that, like the back of your hand,
How often?
we got to double down.
How often do people pay us for mentorship and we give them the sauce? They're like, well, what else should I go do? Nothing. Well, what should I go study? Nothing. What book should I go get? Fucking nothing. Well, should I learn about macroeconomics? No. Well, should I? No. Like, what do I do? Take that trade 1,000 times, and then tell me. Well, should I like do a variation of this trade? No. Like, no. Like, just like why? You need less. You need to learn less, do less, see less, read less, like study less, consume less if you're going to learn how to trade. We go back and forth about this in a positive way. We're like, take everything off of your chart. What do you think the trade's going to be? And that trade is normally accurate versus every indicator. And if you're watching this, like this is not a negative thing, but we were talking to a guy earlier that had like the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 15 minute. I do this on that time frame, that on that time frame, and I use this for that. And while that might work for him, for 99% of the people, you need so much less. And I went through, dude, countless courses and consumed, and I paid so much money for indicators and like softwares and like this and that, and like at the end of the day, I do best when I just like look at the chart. This is what I'm going to wait for. If it happens, I'm going to take the trade. If not, I'm done.
Yep.
The simplest thing. Well, what made you make that decision? I looked at the chart. Logically, I thought that hey, looking left. We've done this the last 25 times. So if we do it again, I'm going to take the trade, and if we don't do it again, we do something different, I'm going to take that trade. Which, if this, then that. If this happens, then that's going to happen. And if that happens, then this is going to happen. And 50-50. And if it does the wrong thing, you just take the other trade. You know?
I don't know what it is about trading, but inherently, myself included, I'm sure you, whenever you were first getting into this, every single person that I talk to, and I have talked to 99% of the people in our community, we all want to make it harder than it needs to be. We all think that there's some other secret sauce that needs to be added in there when, like you said, simplicity is king. Don't overcomplicate it. Take a logical look at the chart. Look left, have your data behind you, and execute.
So
if
how
this,
does
then that.
how does consumerism and like even like good marketing like come into play? Because like we market too, like right, like let's not pretend like we don't market for like clients and whatnot. I think all marketing. First of all, we're all consumers. We live. If you live in America, you are a consumer. You consume 24/7, whether it is products, services, subscriptions. Like everything is consumer. And then with marketing does two things. Everything else is wrong and I'm right. Actually, that's really all it is. And they're like, if you've tried this, and this, and it didn't work, well, my thing will. So, like, from a consumer standpoint, we're like, oh, okay, that sounds easier. Because, yes, I have tried that, and that. Yes, I did try it, and it was hard. Start too hard. Oh, this is easier. Yeah, that's worth $150 if it was easier for me, sure. So we're consumers for sure in this country, and then we always want instant gratification because that's where we live. Like, dude, we could literally order
DoorDash for anything
some
we
delicious burgers, and it'll be here by the time we're done with this show. Like everything's fast. Like I don't have to go grocery shopping anymore. I don't have to go change my oil anywhere because they can do it here. You know, like my car can get washed here. My taxes can get done here. Like with AI, everything is so freaking simple. And it's simplified it's made it easier for everybody to do everything faster, except for become successful with like something like trading or real estate or any other business thing, because you're gonna get beat up. And you're like, wait a minute, isn't there an AI that'll make me just like better? No, dude, no. What you think about that?
Consistency makes you better.
Hey, hey.
Time in the game, sweat equity, man.
Matthew wants to learn how to win friends and influence people. Oh wait, that's a book. Atomic Habits is a great, both of those are great books. The Bible, dude, you can learn so much trading stuff from the Bible. Can you just give us like your top 10 scriptures for trading?
John 3:16.
John 3, wow. That's all 10 of them? Jessica Green says green. What? What you talking about, Jessica Green?
What'd you say?
She said green.
Green.
Green. And
We like green days.
And Jay. And hearts. I'll take the hearts. Shout out to Jessica Green. You are loved, whoever you are.
You is
What,
loved, you is appreciated.
We got a lot of, I don't know how to give like. I can give you love. I don't know, like, is that like? What advice would you give? We got a good group of people watching right now. If you were to like, because you've had some really strong weeks and you've had some good payouts, etc. Like, if you were to give like one piece of advice to like all these fine people watching, what would it be?
Don't give up. I guarantee anybody that's watching this video, anybody in our community can be successful with this. But you're going to have a lot of hurdles along the way. The only thing that will keep you from success is you quitting. It's simple.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys, for the most part, you know the results you'll get from inaction. Let's see a different result. What does action get us?
Okay,
Consistent action.
Just be different. Like, everybody quits. Everybody quits. It's like we've had thousands of people quit. Like, that makes you an average Joe, an average Jane. Like, you quit like everybody else. Oh, but it was hard. It was hard for everyone else to quit too. Well, my finances were a little bit low, so everyone, like, you're not unique. You're not special. Like, it's hard for everybody. It's difficult. We all have families. We all have kids. We're all busy. There we go. We're all busy.
Yep.
Like, we all stress about money at times. Like, you're not different than anybody. Quitting makes you the same as everybody, right? It's rare for us in our community, the people that have not quit, and like, you know who I'm talking about. Like, we've got a good core group of like 50 to 100 people that have stuck with it. Are they seeing success?
Yeah, without question.
And the people that have quit, obviously, are not seeing success. It's so black and white for us sitting here talking to you. Just don't quit. Just don't quit. You're going to be convinced because you are short on time, because you are short on money, because you are short on patience, whatever it might be. We offended you. It's going to be, and in 2025, it's never been easier to quit. You simply just like send us a text or an email. I'm out, bro. Then you block us, and you don't have to talk to us ever again. Like, get a little bit more gumption. Like, get a little bit like thicker skin. You know, like back in the day, dude. Like back in the day, I could see you being like a general store, or like a cattle feed.
Working at the co-op.
I could see you owning the co-op, son. Back in the day, understand how hard it was to quit back in the day if you were a business owner, which I consider all of you to be business owners. Back in the day, if he was going to quit the general store and go out of business, it was the most public thing that would ever happen to him in town. Everybody would know that he quit. All of his friends, all of his family, everybody in church, everybody at the town square. They would all know, everybody at the Brandon, they'd all know that you quit, that you went out of business, that you quit. Fast forward to 2025, you send a text and you're out, you're done. Like, make it harder for yourself to quit. Look, I'm not going to quit unless blank, 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 and blank. I'm going to make it as hard as I can because I actually want to do this. I actually want to have a chance a shot at life-changing money.
Yeah. Me and Nate were just talking about this
You weren't.
the other day.
You obviously weren't.
Dude, I think more people need more lessons in shame, embarrassment. Live in it, breathe it in, accept it, because through shame, through embarrassment, comes grace, you know, like growth. And I promise you, whenever you accept and maybe even publicize in our community, if we have losing days, we talk about it. It's embarrassing, but we grow from that. We learn other people are in the same spot, the same boat, and that's when you improve.
Yeah.
I think that's the best learning opportunities, to be honest.
Don't be a little bee. Don't be a little bee.
Yeah.
Someone said Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins.
Ever trade? Oh, Leroy. 2 hours a day trading is better than a week of working. Dude, 100%. My worst day trading is better than my best day working for someone else. Just finished my greenest week ever. Love it. How do you measure your own success? That's a good one. I'd say my ability to get kicked in the nuts every day for a decade and not quit is that's how I measure success, is being able to. I have a sign at my house, in my home office. It says, success is, remember that quote I told you about that you were supposed to, I told you, it was going from, success is going from failure to failure without lack of enthusiasm. That's the quote. And I really feel like that is the gig, because I've had a lot of failures as a business owner and as an entrepreneur, as a friend, as a father, whatever. I've had a lot of failures, but being able to ride that out without a lack of enthusiasm, you guys don't see me moping around Discord. You guys don't see me moping around the call. You guys don't see me complaining. You don't see that, because it's from failure to failure without a lack of enthusiasm. Because again, my worst day as a business owner is so much better than driving to Billings, Montana, the Billings-Logan airport at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning when there's 4 feet of snow. And my wife's something, yeah, her weird car with the body kit that was like a scoop. It's so much better than that. It's so much better than 6 a.m. because our cars were not covered at the airport. Going out at 6 a.m. in a blizzard, scraping the windshield of cars in a dress suit, slack, tie, pants, the whole thing. It's so much better than that. It's that's why, that's how I measure success. You just better be better than that. Josh never quits.
I gotta follow that up.
Josh never quits. It's so annoying. Mindset books. This is a fine line for shame and embarrassing, though shame and embarrassment can help you stick. Absolutely. Punch past it, etc.
Josh.
Yeah, if you could just stop that.
Dude, my bad.
Cool. Well, guys, we've kept you for about 40 minutes. We've got meetings and stuff to do, so appreciate you guys. Tune in next week, 1 o'clock. Well, actually, next week we have the
office day. No after hours.
No after hours next week.
Unless we're feeling crazy and we just want to do some interviews.
Let's do it on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Thursday, 1 o'clock Thursday, not Friday. Next week, not 1 o'clock Thursday. Or if we got a good enough crowd on Friday, and if we have time, maybe we'll bring the whole class in.
Whole squad.
Just somebody can sit on my left knee, somebody can sit on my right knee. You got 2 knees. Nate's got at least one good knee.
Well, at least one. That other one, it's a trick knee. He can
dirty
tell
old-
us when the storm's coming 3 days out.
Dirty old
though.
rotten knee, Nate.
I'll tell you what.
You get your stinky, rotten leg out of here, Nate. We'll go with Thursday, so we don't make anybody feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys. If you're not in the Discord, there is a link to our free Discord. We do a lot of free content. We have a free indicator. Come check out all of our stuff for free for a week. We have a free key levels course. All of that in our Discord.
Free
There's a
coaching
link.
calls.
Free coaching calls. Free beer.
For those that come in, you got to do the work.
Free scotch. We believe in a world where the scotch is always flowing.
Yep. That's the key to our
But you
success.
gotta show up.
That's the
But you
secret
gotta show up.
ingredient.
Yeah, but no, guys, like we'll see you next week. Appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you later.
Like, follow, subscribe.
Do all that stuff.
Please share with your friends.